Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and let's just dive right into it. I was going to go over episode 20 and 21, but I have so many notes from episode 21 and only about 5 or 6 notes from episode 20. So we're just going to skip to episode 21 because that's where all the real rundown is, the real breakdown, the real whirlwind, the tornado, all of it. So let's just get into it. Okay, so the first thing that I peeped from episode 21 is that I feel like Corbin is genuinely into Parita, but I don't know, only time will tell, right? When it comes to those two, because Parita is 27 and Corbin is 22. Parita should be aware because I'm pretty sure all the bombshells watch the show before going in, so they know what they're getting themselves into. So Parita should know that Corbin is a dog. Corbin is a F-boy. So I don't think, yes, Parita is gorgeous. She's beautiful. But a 27-year-old woman who's probably looking for something serious, like I'm 27. So when I date, I'm looking for something serious. I don't know about Parita, but I'm pretty sure maybe she's looking for something serious. And you're not going to get that out of a 22-year-old man. It's just not going to happen. Rarely. Especially a dude coming from Miami. Like, rarely are you going to get something serious from that. And no offense to Parita, but she is exactly Corbin's type, for sure. Because there are a lot of girls in Miami who look just like Parita. So, of course, she's Corbin's type, but is he really going to change for her? Like, he says he might change, but is it really going to happen? I don't know. I feel like at the moment, yeah, he might genuinely be into her, but is it going to last? That's the real question. Okay, so in the show, episode 21, all the bombshells are sensing that they're running out of time. Casa Amor girls and the Villa boys, they know that they are running out of time and are trying very hard to secure their spot, especially the boys over in the Villa. It's like day 3, I believe, and the men over at the Villa are really putting in the work, okay? Corey planned a cute little picnic for Melanie versus when Sincere was at the Villa, he wasn't really doing anything, and over at Casa Amor, Sincere is going back and forth about continuing with Amora or not, which is very annoying because he did the same thing with Soul. Like, he's leading Amora on the same way he led Soul on, So, next subject or next person. Dylan, he planned a cute little massage date for Kenzie. I think mostly they just made out the whole entire time throughout the whole thing, honestly. I feel like that's what they did. But it was cute. Kenzie, on the other hand, is going back and forth between Dylan and Gol. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And Jen is definitely starting to feel a type of way because she also likes Gol, of course. She also likes Ronnie, but later on, we all find out that she chooses Gol to recouple with. Bryce and Trinity are both down bad in this episode. Instead of exploring a relationship with the bombshells, they've been boo-hooing that they miss each other. And I'm happy that at the end, when they reunited, it all worked out perfectly in their favor. So let's get to the recoupling. Literally, like, the first 30 minutes of the show, it's not much. it's not much. Like, I've just been waiting for the recoupling the whole entire time. So when it comes to Jen, she chose Gol. Caleb chose Jaden, but I honestly feel like Caleb doesn't completely vibe with Jaden. He likes her, but there's no chemistry there. Not like how he was trying to get at my girl Kata. Like, the vibes are different. Kenzie chose Dylan, not a shocker. Corbin chose Parita, also not a shocker. But the fact that all the girls were booing him was hilarious. When he walked in, everybody was like, boo, Corbin, boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. That was hilarious. And then Parmita tried to defend him in the things Corbin was saying throughout the challenge. Like, yeah, you're joking, but you have to... Okay, here's the thing. Corbin does not care what came out of his mouth. He doesn't care. He does not care, because if he was in the real world, that's exactly how he would act. The only difference is now they're all on television. So they all have to kind of water themselves down a little bit. Okay? Like, I promise you, the girls are not acting the way they are when they're probably in the real world. I promise you that. I promise you that some of the guys probably aren't acting the way they are when they're in the real world. Okay? Everybody in this season, I feel like, is very watered down. Very. So let's keep it a buck with that, okay? What Corbin said, he said. Like, I've seen and heard men say worse, honestly. And Parmita defending him, I understand, but don't do that. You've only known this man for 3 days. That's it. So I hope they last a while. Are they going to last until the end of the show? I don't know, but I hope that they do genuinely last a while. But the fact that she was trying to defend him is just like, no, he meant what he said. It wasn't a joke. He meant what he said, period. Next. All right, so the next couple was Kata and Zach. They're still together, but did Zach come back alone because Alana left? Or would it have not mattered? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, because I was debating this with my friend. Because when Zach was talking to Alana, he would say how he was thinking about Kata. How Kata was still in the back of his head every time they would talk. So, like, yes, he admitted Alana was his type, but also he said that Kata was still in the back of his head. So if Alana was still there, if the whole situation never would have happened and she would still be in Casa Amor, would Zach have brought her back? I want to say no. I have hope that it's a no, because like I said in the previous video, Kata has more personality than Alana. That's just my opinion. Or maybe the producers only showed so much, but it's just, based off of what I've seen, it's just Kata. Like, Kata over Alana any day. Anyway, so next couple is Melanie and Sincere. They stayed coupled up, even though Sincere led Amara on and made us think that he was going to choose her. Obviously, he wasn't, but I don't know, the way this dude's brain works is annoying. But there was a bit of chaos when he walked in, but I'm happy Melanie got everything off of her chest. Like, she cussed him smooth out. And I hope that he finally got it clear in his head that he needs to just not be leading people on. Hopefully Melanie just rung a bell in him. I don't know. We'll see how it goes in future episodes. Let me know what y'all think. Will his head continue to be turned here and there, or is this the last time? After Melanie and Sincere, next was Trinity and Bryce. Obviously, I already stated that they stayed together. After them, it was Casey's turn. And Casey returned with Tiara, which means The only person left single was Anaya. Annayia. Which, of course, had Anaya in the biggest whirlwind. Everyone in the villa kept telling her, KC will be coming back with a girl, so she needs to explore. Of course, us, the audience, we knew that as well. Everybody knew but Anaya. Everybody in the villa knew what will happen. The audience watching knew what would happen. And Anaya, for some reason, still had an ounce of hope in her heart that KC will come back single. Everybody kept telling her in that villa. Like, wow. Wow, that's all I have to say. Like, I'm done. And I pray that she's done as well with the whole KC situation. And because I know KC is done off of her. We all know KC is now done off of her. So hopefully she'll just, like, move on. Hopefully this is, like, her final straw and she'll move on. Okay, so when KC entered, he tried to state his case and defend himself. Also, Tiara tried to defend him, but then things got heated, especially between Tiara and Trinity. Ooh, between Tiara and Trinity. The look on Ariana's face was hilarious. Ariana's face was screaming, security! Like, literally, it seemed like they were about to just go toe for toe. It seemed like they were about to go toe for toe. And then Anaya screamed, is this Bad Girls Club? Like, girl, sit down. Like, chill out. Chill out. It was literally just between Trinity and Tiara. Like, they were going toe for toe. And it's definitely going to make things interesting in future episodes. 100%. That villa is about to be so separated. I'm telling you. Just like last season with with Allandria and with Taylor, I think his name was. That villa is going to be splitted in two. But with Taylor and Allandria, that caught us all by surprise. Versus even the villa, like, it caught everybody by surprise, the audience and all the cast members. Versus this season, we all knew. Everybody knew. The cast members and the audience, we all knew what was going to happen. And Anaya still made her decision. She still made her decision. And of course, at the end, she was crying, saying she feels stupid and that she should have picked Carl. And I have to say, yes, her decision was stupid and she should have picked Carl. All the girls were saying, no, you're not stupid, to make her feel better. But her decision was dumb, honestly. Everyone kept telling her, and she just held on to that ounce of hope, like I said. So all the girls trying to make her feel better? Nah. Because she literally told all of them, you were right. She literally said, you were all right. She said that. I digress. So there's currently a vote going on to bring back one or two of the bombshells, one girl and one boy. I don't see the need to bring back one girl because all the guys are currently partnered up, unless they bring back Amora to be messy in regards to Melanie and Sincere. Maybe the producers will want Sincere to continue to explore Amora, or just cause drama, in the villa, just cause some drama, them being messy boots. But when it comes to a bombshell being brought back to the villa, of course, 1000% it's going to be Carl. Carl will be returning and partnering up with Anaya. We already know this. And Carl even looked upset for Anaya when it came to the whole recoupling situation. I thought that was sweet, and it shows that he had empathy for her situation as well. I'm actually excited to see them partner up in a future episode, and I hope that they last until the end. I really do. And I'm just upset at her cuz she knew what decision to make and she made the wrong one. Like, I'm really upset. Like, I understand we want to have hope when it comes to Black love, Black relationships, all of that. I understand. But if these men are choosing themselves, it's okay for us women to choose ourselves as well. It's okay. And that's something that I'm currently learning. But once again, I digress. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know your opinions on future episodes. Is Carl coming back, or are they going to possibly bring back Corey, actually, for Melanie? They could be messy and bring back Corey for Melanie as well. Or bring back Amara along with Corey. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities, actually, that could be happening. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are, what your predictions are, and let's talk about it. Bye.